I'm still gonna use this though. All right, and then we just cover it up.
Cover what up?
This, the burnt scar.
It just looks like a hairline.
So, look at right here, look how red. But I just try to part my hair so that you can't see it. Okay. Alright, what do I want to eat? Pickles. You know what I'm about to reference? I got a pickle, I got a pickle, I got a pickle.
Hey.
Oh, so good, that one.
No, not even a little bit.
You're messing up. Oh my god. Once upon a time, my wake-up call. October 21st, 2014. It was a Tuesday afternoon. I just made nationals for figure and bodybuilding. I got into bodybuilding in 2013. Honestly, not for the best reasons. I didn't know anything about the sport. I just saw this girl who had like my dream body and I thought her body was perfect and I was like, hey, what do you do? She's like, I'm a bodybuilder, I'll coach you. And that was it. Fast forward to that night, 300 pounds fell on my head.
What?
Yeah, 300 pounds fell on my head. I was on a Smith machine, to a calf raise, and then started to go down and it was way too heavy and it lawn chaired me and I fell forward and like I lawn chaired, like my head touched my knees, but the bar like dragged my head open. So my whole scalp was like flapped over. Don't remember much other than like holding my head and screaming, and there was just tons of blood and like hundreds, not hundreds, but it felt like hundreds. Everyone was surrounding me, like taking pictures, videotaping, like no one called 911 for like 40 minutes. And like I remember the nurse being like, oh my God, you can see your skull. And I just was like, am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? And like in that moment when like you literally are like, holy shit, I could die, or like I could have died, like I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I just was like, I don't remember anything from like the last year and a half. Like I've been in a coma consumed by just like obtaining the perfect body. Like I don't remember holidays with my family. I have no memories really with my friends unless it involved the gym. I spent my whole life in the gym. And so like laying there, it was just like, holy shit, is this really what I did with the last year of my life, year and a half of my life? I looked like Frankenstein. I had like over 50 staples and like, I don't even know how many stitches. And he sent me home the same night. Yeah, that was on a Tuesday. And by Friday, I was back in the gym. I just walked on the treadmill for like an hour, just staring at like the blood stain on the floor. I knew, well, one, I like needed to be in the gym because I was so addicted. But two, like I needed to be back at the place it happened or else I knew I would never go back there. It was hard for me to write. It wasn't hard for me to walk, but like my balance was off. It was hard for me to write, and like talking was slower. And you could tell because I talk so fast. But I got through midterms and it just like kind of derailed my life, but for the best, because it really like made me realize what my priorities were and what I wanted them to be. And that's when that was the first moment that I actually like acknowledged that I had a problem and that I had to like reach out for help. I ignored it throughout all of my preps, and that was like the first tangible moment where I was like, okay, like I'm sick. I need to get control of my life and I can't like hide it anymore. So as much as it sucks that happened, it honestly is one of the best things that ever happened to me. That was the start of my journey of like learning how to actually love myself and redefine what it meant to love myself, separate from how my body looked. But I still don't really have feeling on the top of my head around the scar, and my hair doesn't grow now. At least like massive parts of it don't grow because of the accident, so I have to have extensions. Yeah, I don't know why I'm like so insecure about them. It seems super insignificant. As a female, like hair is a massive part of like expression and just like feeling pretty. And so like I'm so thankful my scar is behind my hairline, thank God. But the fact that it can't grow and then I need to like have extensions in to have like fullness and like length sucks, because I wish I like just cut it my own. I just care so much about what people think, and I don't want to be like fake. And I'm not saying that people who have extensions are fake or anything like that. It's just more of like a personal insecurity. And I don't really know where it stems from. I think it's just the fact that like I can't grow my own hair. And it's like, that's annoying. I don't know. And I've just always been insecure about my hair altogether. Just like, I always wanted perfectly straight hair because, you know, if we have straight hair, we want curly. If we have curly, we want straight. We're never happy with what we have. But for whatever reason, there's this girl, Rachel, in the 1st grade who just made fun of my hair. And so like ever since then, I've just like hated wearing my hair natural. And it wasn't until this quarantine that I've like worn it natural or kept it natural the most and like fallen back in love with my natural hair. So she supports it. It's a daily reminder of that experience and how it woke me up, and that it was like it was the catalyst to the journey of like overcoming my eating disorder and my body dysmorphia. I had no clue that it would be such a long journey because I'm still sitting here 6 years later trying to heal through it. But I guess like who's to say how long my journey's supposed to be? It's just taken a bunch of different turns, and I'm just hopeful that it will resonate at some point. Hi, my boo-boos. Mama loves you. I love you.